You found a great one for Billy Reil. It's complete.
Absolutely.
Well, here he is, Billy Highlight Reil. He's got that look of determination on his face, and for anybody in this tournament, a win brings you one step closer to the promised land.
That's right. Whoever gets that trophy is going to get major attention, not just from Connecticut, because let me tell you, after Ricky's done with Vince will be backing off a little bit. But from Philadelphia, from Atlanta, from everywhere, from Japan,
exactly.
Everyone's going to be paying attention to whoever wins this.
Well, the Jersey J Cup had a real reputation to live up to. The Japanese version, legendary. And so far, this has been everything and more.
This has been a fabulous tournament so far.
Absolutely. Now, he matches up incredibly well with this next competitor, Billy Highlight Reil. You can tell by the music, the guy who's going to hit this ring is the JCW heavyweight champion.
Low key against Billy Highlight Reil. You know, it gets spouted around a lot, but this could be a main event in any wrestling federation. And I don't care if it's the big boys. This is a match. These are two competitors that could main event anywhere. And I don't have a problem saying it.
I'll tell you what, little history for these two. They have taken on each other several times here in Jersey Championship Wrestling and in other organizations as they have made the circuit here in independent wrestling. One of their all-time great matches these two had was against a man who is known worldwide as one of the toughest individuals ever. And I think we're going to hear from Billy Reil. We'll continue that story in a moment. But there is a history, remember that.
They had it low-key and Billy Reil one more time. Rumor has it that I'm leaving to go to California to pursue a porn career, but besides that, me and you, tied 2-2, bro. You want it? You got it. And you fans are lucky to see it, possibly for the last time. Low-key, 100%, you got Billy Reil tonight.
Loki's gonna talk?
Now, let me get this straight. You are guaranteeing me, in order for someone to go over this series, you're gonna give me more than 110%. Are you guaranteeing me that, Billy Reil?
Without a doubt, cuz.
That's fine. So everyone is fully aware Billy Reil is saying he's giving me 110% in this ring. Well, I got some news for you. I'm going to give you even more of that.
Wow. The professional rivalry between these two men has made headlines.
How much of himself is he giving?
Wait a minute.
Hopefully it stops around here.
Wait a minute. This is something new from Low Key. We have never seen this from Low Key.
He's looking a lot like a Thai kickboxer with those shorts, the bare feet, and that style. That's very Muay Thai.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're looking at two guys who have a lot of respect for one another. There's a lot of rivalry.
Oh.
And I'll tell you what, this may be the last time we ever see Low Key and Billy Reil, but this may be the last time you see either one of them because this looks serious.
This is again, obviously they have a lot of history. These guys have wrestled together a lot. Loki's obviously trying something very different.
And as I was saying, they both had a legendary match at the same time with a guy named Sabu, who is no stranger to anybody in professional wrestling, and both of them looked like superstars. Well, both of these men starting off at a very... Wait a minute, I'll tell you what, this match is starting off with such high intensity. It's not really being shown by the high-flying moves that we're used to.
No.
We're starting to see two guys who are going at each other for real. And I'm not kidding.
These guys just want to fight.
These guys are trying each other out for size because rumor has it Billy Reil off to California, and this may be the last time we see Billy Reil versus Low Key ever. And a crooked head scissor by Billy Reil on Low Key, the Jersey Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Billy Reil has that cinched in, that deep, crooked leg scissor on the head of Low Key, who's trying to find a way out of it, and right now has reversed it, managed to find a way to get himself
back on top, kick to the back of the head.
Wow, this is a nice combination move, the step over toe hold, and very painful move, especially when you add those right hands that Low-Key's putting to the head of Billy Reil. Fans, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, two guys will go into the ring, put all things aside besides simply winning. And right now, that's what we are seeing. Two guys who have trained very, very hard, who have brought themselves to an incredible level in this business, who just want to win and be successful.
That was a great move by Billy Highlight Reil.
And it is,
he faked the kick. Oh.
Kick to the side of the head by Low-Key, and another kick missed by Low-Key, and followed up by Billy Reil, who, a huge suplex, a belly-to-back suplex by Billy Highlight Reil. And it looks like he might be setting up Low-Key for another one, and another one. Obviously something he picked up while training with Dory Funk Jr. And here's a third one. Yes, a third one.
Holds on to this one.
Back bridge, 1, 2, and kick out by Low-Key.
Oh, this is serious. I mean, the intensity in the ring between these two men. I've seen both these guys wrestle a number of times. I've seen them wrestle each other a number of times. And it's never been anything but great matches. I've never seen the intensity these guys are putting on right now.
Well, I tell you what, you may hear a different style of announcing even between myself and Paul Gibney to my left. And it's because these two guys are showing what this business is all about. It's showing why you belong in that hot seat and that other guy doesn't. And he turns it into an armbar. This is a big submission hold, and he almost beats Sabu with this one. Billy Reil smartly turns out of it, turns it into a front face lock of his own, and off comes the arm pad. Almost hits our announce table. And, a brain buster by Billy Reil. And this is huge intensity by both these men. You see that they're not flying around the ring. They are trying to win this match.
If Billy Reil is going away, if this is his last spot here in JCW, he wants to go out with a bang. He wants to go out with this trophy.
Well, you can't want a better prize than that one, Paul, to take yourself to another coast. Whips Low-Key. No, Low-Key reverses it with a knee to the gut and sets up. Could this be the key driver? Could this be? No, he turned it into a, it looks like he lost his balance a little bit, had to turn it into a suplex and took a hard hit on the back of his head as well as the right shoulder. And right now, Low-Key and Billy Reil.
Both guys are hurting right now.
Yeah, you know, you go 5 minutes. A huge super kick. Glancing blow, but nonetheless, when you're as weak as Low-Key was when he stood up, still enough to get the man down.
Once you're taking a couple shots to the head, even a glancing blow hurts a lot more than you think.
Exactly right. And a huge forearm to the back of the head of Low-Key as Billy Highlight Reil sets up his longtime rival. These two guys could not be more evenly matched. Billy Reil rolls himself back into the ring after throwing his competitor in. Following it up, slow-paced match, but very deliberate by both men. Now Billy Reil shows a little bit of that trademark flair as he sets Low-Key up for a powerbomb. Yes! He made this an incredibly powerful maneuver for himself in the first round. And another, second. Huge powerbomb, and could be a third one. He used third. He got 3 over in the last one, and he turns into a pile driver. We're not used to seeing that from Billy Reil, but he used a pile driver.
Move.
1, 2. And a kick out at 2 3/4 by Low-Key.
Low-Key was probably expecting, maybe he was trying to figure out something he could do, try to reverse the power bomb. He turned it into the pile driver. Low-Key was totally thrown off.
Well, Low-Key thrown out the ring by Billy Reil, and Billy Reil looks like he's sizing up his competitor. They're right in front of our announce table. Low-Key feeling the sting, and Billy Reil up on the top rope. Here it comes again. Oh, my God! Billy Reil is showing off everything in this matchup.
Billy Reil smashed into Low-Key as hard as I've seen any person hit another.
Now, I know we've got a great shot of this right now, and you can see the hardwood floor. This is a gym.
There's no padding down here, folks.
Absolutely no give. If you've played anything in gym, kickball, dodgeball, it doesn't matter. You know.
You all took gym.
That floor is unforgiving, and Billy Reil just risked his life doing a somersault plunge off the top rope onto Low-Key, a man who he hates and respects all at the same time.
They're both hurt. These guys are both hurt.
Well, got an 8 count now. Billy Reil throws Low-Key back into the ring, and the referee wants to let it go. And I think, you know, being a referee, you almost have to respect it and want the match to go on. This is the second match for both of them. Low-Key advanced into the second round.
Billy might have hurt his back. You heard him scream when he rolled in.
Almost a 3 count there, and this intense matchup continues now. We have Low-Key, who advanced to the second round by beating Grandmaster B, and Billy Reil, who advanced in a very tough matchup against superstar Dave Greco, taking it one-on-one. These two guys are just beating the tar out of each other. You can see the hard shots they're taking.
These guys are just working stiff and hard.
Well, low-key has Billy Reil up. The key driver.
I've never seen him hit it harder.
Oh my God, look at the back of his neck. Yes, he's got to give up. He's got to give. There's no way that Billy Reil cannot give up to this maneuver.
I've never seen this.
Oh my God, he had the dragon sleeper on him. He turned the neck sideways, and Billy Reil submits.
I have never been in that move, and I never want to be in that move. That was as painful a submission hold as I have ever seen.
Oh, wow. Billy Reil may need a vacation to California or Hawaii or somewhere where he's not in a ring or near one 50 feet away, because he has just been taught what it's like to wrestle for real.
Wow.
And I use that name very carefully.
Folks, this was as hard a match as you can see.
Billy Reil back up to his feet, so is low-key, and even Paul Gibney, the force of nature, and heck, I'll do it too. These two guys put on a show, and Billy Reil, in a show of respect, goes up to his old friend and his nemesis, low-key. Nothing but a mutual show of respect, Paul Gibney. Is this the last time we see these two in the ring? Low-key, a 3-2 victory? And is Billy Reil off to California? Or is he off to Connecticut? Or Atlanta? Or Philadelphia?
These guys can show up anywhere. This is the sort of match that makes a career.
Well, there he is, low-key.
Vince, Eric, Paul, we know you're watching. We know you're impressed.
You have to
help
be.
but be impressed.
Well, low-key now looks to be the favorite, because I can't imagine a wrestler wanting to go into the ring after seeing what just happened in that ring. So
if Loki can manage to shake off the pain he is obviously in, especially after that plunge to the floor.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You're right. No one can stop him.
As the reseedings happen, as we go into the next round, we're not quite sure yet who low-key will face in the next round. Is it going to be Judas Young? Is it going to be sure thing Ryan Wing? Or is it indeed going to be the winner of this next match? But the locker room has got to be a buzz with that victory by low-key.
This is a match that will be watched. I will watch again and again just to relive it.
Heck, you can just rewind that last 10 seconds and see the utter agony on the face of Billy Highlight Reil.
Not only the staggering key driver, which was, did you see Billy Reil bounce off of that?
Absolutely.
I've never seen anyone bounce up off the key driver.
His neck was already toast, may I say, with all due respect.
The twisting dragon sleeper, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it has a